This is my giant 12 house tree base. I'm going to show you how to build it. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. I absolutely love this thing. I am really happy to share it with you guys today. I was messing around with, I wanted to get, elevators working properly. I tried to do an automatic elevator, that failed. I wanted something simpler that I loved. Then I wanted to kind of get the right design for the treehouse itself. So then I combined the two. So let me show you some of the features of it. So there are 12 houses, right? 3 tiers, 3 floors. You can go higher if you want. It's entirely up to you. Knock yourself out, go for it. I love it. I think it looks awesome. So let's just go over to it. So the right side is the up. The left side is the down. So let's say we want to go to the first floor. We just hop on in, right? Make sure you lean forward. Sometimes you'll miss it, and that's perfectly okay. It happened. It doesn't happen all the time, but you'll miss it sometimes. You kind of got to be in the middle, not really off to a side or whatever. Anyway, this is the first floor. Okay, so you come here. I didn't decorate the inside of the houses. That's up to you guys. I feel like, I did a lot with this base as it is. Okay, you want to go up to the next floor. You just go up. Let's see if we can nail it on the first try. There we go. Okay, there's the second floor. And obviously we got the third floor, and it works the exact same way with the downside, with the down over here. So you just come here. I like the down better. It's a little bit slower, kind of easier. Sometimes it's easier to maneuver, sometimes it's not. Like I said, you got to get it in the right spot. But I just think it's really nice for what it offers. And there's a lot, I got some lights here, but I think you have a decent amount of space. Right, I think you have a very decent amount of space, and you can make this your own thing on the side over here. I put this so you don't fall, but you can always extend it out and put like a storage area, a little storage room, a diagonal one. I did one on my Infiniverse world. If you search through it, you'll see it. There's a maybe I'll leave it in the description if I remember. But there's a diagonal storage area that I did for potions that you can even put there on each side. But yeah, I think you get a lot. So let's just get into what you need and how to build it. All right, here's everything you're going to need. Either pause it, take a screenshot, or just look in the description. I do not have totals for you. I just don't. But what I tried to do was keep everything with the same material, meaning jungle. So just maybe plant some jungle trees around, or actually build it in a jungle, and I think it will look really nice. And then you should have all the wood you're going to need for all of this stuff right here. You have jungle fence, jungle trapdoors. The only thing are the glass panes, and I'd say probably maybe take 2 stacks of glass panes and you should be okay, and then lanterns as well. That's entirely up to you how many. I think I put 4 per house, so that's already 48, and then we got a few more around the base, maybe a stack of lanterns, or you don't even have to put them if you don't like them. Okay, and then the stained glass, you're going to need 45 times 2, so 90 stained glass. And then just one of each of these. So everything else is pretty much entirely, but you're going to need a ton of buckets of water though. Tons of water. So just make yourself an infinite water source. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, what we're going to do is we're going to come up 48 with the jungle logs, and you're going to do that in a square of 4. So go all the way up 48. Okay, at the top, you're just going to go ahead and put some slabs on them just like that. Jungle wood slabs. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing with the stripped. So find your front. You have 4 different sides. Okay, whatever side is your front. This is gonna be my front. We're just gonna go like this. So it's diagonal and to the left, obviously on the left side. Okay, and we want to keep it even, just like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, we're gonna keep it even. Go all the way up, right to the tippy top. Okay. Then we can come across with it just like so. Perfect. Now, let's start building the groundwork for it. Okay, so what we're going to do is just put 2 blocks just like that. We're going to take our jungle fence gate. Actually, before we do that, find out which side you want to be your up and your down. Okay, I want the right side to be my up, the left side to be my down. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to put down jungle fence gate there. Crouch, put another fence gate, and then another fence gate. You can do 2 doors if you like. I happen to really think this is a lot nicer looking. I tried it. I didn't like it. By all means, make it your own, okay? Just put a junk block for a second, and then we're just going to put some glass just like that. And we're going to go all the way up with it. Although I think we go 1 down. I think we go... Let me go double check that, but put it up to here for now. If we're going to end up breaking a couple pieces of glass along the way, so I apologize, but it's just easier for me to show it to you all in one and then go back and break a few. So just keep that in mind. So don't be married to, like, I want to say about 8 to 10 of these glass blocks. Okay. Okay, so it makes sense. We actually have to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, and that's where the jungle fence gates are going to go. Okay, so we can just do it upside down like this. Put down some junk blocks. Boom. Perfect. Okay, and then let's just finish off this top while we're here. So we're just going to go stairs this way, solid blocks there, and then stairs and stairs. Okay, so that gives it a nice little top. Now, here's what we're going to do. Okay, we don't need that glass right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our leaves, okay, and we're going to go on the every 15th block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so this is the 15th block. And what we're going to do is we're going to come out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to come out 4 from every block. You're not going to keep it in line with this. You're going to keep it in line with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys get the gist. And then do the same thing on the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys get the whole idea of it, right? And then same thing on the back, right? You're going to do that. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to connect them on a diagonal. So it's going to look just like this. So everything's going to be diagonal coming in 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. And then it's just going to be a diagonal. And do that to the other side as well. And do that for every single 15. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And you're going to do that. And then we'll do one more. Hold on. Let's just go up one more before we fill it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you did it right, it'll match up with this, and this will be our floor. Okay? So do what I did there all the way around on all 3 levels. Okay? Once it's done, it should look just like this. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is just do the entrances for all the floors. So we already have our bottom one. We're going to take some jungle wood planks, go 2 on each side. Then we're going to turn in there, and then for these front ones, like I said, we're going to break some of this glass. We're going to go 1, 2, just like that. Okay? And that's one entrance. Now we're going to go up, and we're going to do the same thing on each of the floors. You could have done the water by now if you wanted to. The only thing I might suggest, actually, when you're doing the water is don't put these in till last. I know I put them in first, but that's the way I did it because I'm creative. But when you're in survival, you might just want to break these, put dirt or something there for now, so it's an easy break later. Or just do wood if you have an axe. And then the water is going to be very tedious. I'd say fill up your hole. You know, have some infinite water source right here, and then just fill up your whole inventory with water buckets, or just have the 2 and just keep running. And because you're just going to be placing water going all the way up this way, all the way up this way. But with these here, it's going to be a little complicated. Okay, so anyway, let's go to the next floor, and we're basically going to do the same thing. We're going to go, while we have the glass, we're going to break that, go 1, 2, 3, 4, open them up, go 1, 2, 1, 2, right? We go this way, and then this way, okay? Do that for the next one, and the top one's already done for us. Okay. Well, the top one's done for the front part, but we still have to do the sides really quick. So we'll just go here, and then obviously put that down. Okay. Now every single entrance is done. You got the 4 entrances, counting the bottom. Okay. Now what we're going to do, leave that. I like to do the water last. You guys could have done it if you want. We're going to go around it with these blocks. We are going to break a couple of them on each floor again, but it's just much simpler to do it this way first. So that way we can do everything in steps. It's easier to count it out when we're on the step. Okay. Perfect. Do that for all of them. Okay. Once that's done, what we're going to do is now we're going to count out 5 using our jungle logs. Okay. So we're going to match up these. See how we have on the doors here, we have these jungle blocks. We're going to come out until we get to this first block that we put, and we're going to break it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on this side. Again, we're just matching up with these pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go on the side, and we're going to do each of the ends. So it's going to be this end right here, and then match up with this one right here. And again, we're going to break these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you guys see what I'm matching up? I'm matching up the end of this corner. So if we're looking at this structure as a whole, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just matching up the ends. Okay, back is the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, whoa, put that back. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then same thing on the side. We're just matching up the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're not breaking the leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just breaking the wooden blocks that we put with it. Okay, and then you can do it however you like. So what I did for this one was I took the slabs for the outside, but the inside here is solid blocks. So I'm just going to show it to you the same way, but you can do it however you want. So we're going to take the solid blocks, and we're just going to match them up. Right, we're just simply going to match them up to the to these right here, just like so. Okay, it's just going to look like that. And then on the outside, what we're going to do is we're going to go slabs 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put a plank on each end. So planks on the end, and then this in the middle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in by 1 each time. Okay, so but each in from 1 from here with the slabs, because what we're going to do is we're going to go in from 1 with the wood. See, you kind of got that, how that looks? So we'll do one more time just in case that was confusing. So the slabs go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you just count 4 every time. You go from this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it's diagonal from that one. And then just like this, okay, you're going to do that the whole way till it matches up. Then you can go around the edge of it, and you're just going to do the solid blocks. Okay, do that on all the sides. Okay, once that's done on all of them, I'm only going to do this one, but once that's done on all of them, what you're then going to do is put down a junk block, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it should look just like that. And then we're going to come out another 5 this way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put down a junk block, right here, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to end up being 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you're going to have the ends facing on this side and on that side, and all we're going to do for that is simply cover them up with some trapdoors. I think it looks really, really nice. So trapdoors there and there. Okay. When it's all done, then what we're going to end up doing is on the corners here. So right on these corners, we're going to go ahead and put some slabs, just like so. I'm sorry, not slabs. We're going to go ahead and put some leaves, just like so, some jungle leaves. Okay. What I also did was for the center, I used slabs as well instead of the full blocks. You can use, again, whatever you like, but I'll show you how it looks underneath. So the underneath, I think, looks really good. And when you have them all together, it looks really good. It's just, there's a lot of different, dimension going on when you do it that way. It just makes it look a little bit better, even though you're just kind of repeating the pattern. Okay, now right next to each of these leaves, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to cross that. Same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to cross that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And you guys get the whole idea, right? We're just doing that, going all the way around. And this is just creating our first house that we're going to just basically repeat the same pattern with. We can get rid of those for now. Let's put that, and yeah, we don't need that and that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go above it, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Just like so. And I'm realizing now that I'm off on something. One of my one of my dimensions is a little bit bigger than it is over there because this is only supposed to be 3 wide. So somehow I made this wider, but that's okay. So now what we're just going to change the roof. We're going to put 2 there, 3 there, 2 there. Whoops. 1, 2, 3 there, and then we'll just go up an extra level with the roof. Okay, so just like so. Fill this in the middle here, and then we're just going to put down slabs like that. Okay, so the roofs of the houses are going to be a little bit bigger, and then what we're going to do is right here, starting from the tops of these logs, we're just going to go all the way around like so, just like this. Okay, so it goes just like that. We're going to take the stairs and we're going to go this way with it. So from the outside it looks really cool, and from the inside it just looks normal. And then we're going to put glass panes just like that. Okay, and then what I did on the top, I put some trap doors. I don't know, look like shutters or top I don't know. I just really like the way it looks. Shutters generally go from the side. Like normally you'd put them like this or whatever, but I really like them. I really like the way it looks. So that is your first little house, as you can see it over there. But what we got to do for the corners is we got to put fence, jungle fence right there, and lanterns. And this is just for extra design and extra lighting on the top. Again, you do not have to do this. I think it looks really good though. Okay, and that's your house. And then you'd repeat that for every single end. You'd basically do that 11 more times, and that would give you your tree house. So now that you got the houses done, I'm just going to show you how I did the sides. So for that, I'm going to have to do one more house. So let me just build one more house. Actually, I'll just build all 4 of the houses on this floor and come right back. All right, one quick change for the roof. Come out and go like this. Extend it on each of the corners. Just like, whoops, just like so. So that way it looks a little bit nicer. So you'll have 4 coming across the front, then go diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, or is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Just extend it on the front, just like that. Okay. Make sure it's fully extended on the front. I just think it looks a little bit nicer, and that's kind of how I had it over there. Okay. So now what we're going to do, now that all 4 of these are done, is right on these sides right here, we're going to come out with our slabs. Just go diagonally with it, just like so. Then we're going to take our jungle fences, and we're going to start from the left side of the door and then the right side of the door. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to go in like this. Okay, so we're not losing really any floor space because we added the slabs for that, and go like that. Okay, and then you're going to do that all the way around, but you're also going to add 2 jungle doors to each of the houses. Okay, and once that's all done, you should have a platform that looks just like this. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come to our little platform here in the center. You're going to put down jungle leaves on each of these corners right here, and then you're just going to do the same thing. On that 3rd block up, you're going to put a fence. You're going to do this, and this is just going to give us some extra light. You know, we have light around the sides, and then this just kind of gives some light to the center over here. Okay, and that completes that. Now what we're going to do is the underneath part of everything, which I really like. So we're actually going to do it on this one. It's the same for every single one. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, why is there nothing there? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our jungle fence, and we're going to come out on that 5th block. So make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one we can actually just go over, the one where it's just the single one. So we're going to go all the way around with it like this, and we're going to go this way. See how it like extends down? We're not going to go back over the green. The only green that gets covered is that one single one by itself. Okay, so it's 2 there. So no other leaf block besides this single one on both of those 2 sides gets covered. Okay, so we're going to go just like that. And then we're going to put even more jungle leaves. And it's very simple. We're just putting them on those. Whoops. We're just putting them on those. But I think I did it diagonally. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I did it diagonally, but on the outside. So if we look here, we're actually going to go all the way over and go diagonally on the outside. So not the inside ones. So see how there's inside the inside fences? We don't want to do that. So just make sure the entire perimeter is completely covered, but just the outside ones. And I tried adding things. I was adding like chains underneath with some light fixtures. It looks okay. So you can play around with that, see if you like something. But that's how the bottom is going to look. And I just think it adds, it looks like little halos coming down from underneath. It looks really, really good. And you're going to do that for all of them. So now all we're going to do, oh, and then the bottom gets done the same way. So go that third one up, just because you're definitely going to need some light over here. Okay, just like that. So then what you're going to do now is you're just going to fill this entire thing up with water. Like I said, suggestion is to just put something else there for now. Fill this whole thing up with water. Then replace the 2 blocks. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. All right, so when you guys are all done, you're going to have yourself a giant 12 house tree base design. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments if you use it. Tell me what you use it for. Did you transform this into something else? Did you add on extra? Did you build a couple of them next to each other and do like this huge tree fortress kind of area? All right, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.